Hi, this is Brandon Allen with another My Business World coaching tip. And today I want to give you a little piece of my playbook, and in fact it's a huge piece from my playbook around productivity. And that is the use of time and space for business owners. One of the biggest complaints that I get from business owners is that they have a hard time following through, getting things done. How do I take something from start to finish and actually get these ideas that I have implemented in my business? And it really revolves around two critical pieces to productivity that you cannot overlook no matter what. The first thing is time, actually scheduling time to do the things that you want to do. This is why I'm not a fan of to-do lists. A lot of people create to-do lists within their business, and to-do lists are completely ineffective. And you'll know this as you're listening to this. How many times have you created a to-do list, but at the end of the day, your to-do list isn't done, and then those items carry over to the next day? And then sometimes those items end up carrying over to another day, and then maybe you lose your to-do list, and they don't get done at all. Does that sound familiar? Because I know I've done that, and I know I've seen it done. So creating the time to get things done is critical. You have to schedule the time. If it's a strategic objective, if it's something that's critical for your business, it's critical enough to schedule time to do it. The second piece is space. So we've got time and we've got space. You have to create the space in order for you to do that. Now, what do I mean by space? Space may be just simply carving out some time in your office and sitting down and working on it in an uninterrupted manner. And by uninterrupted, I mean this. Your email's closed. Maybe your phone's off. Your door is locked, and you have a sign on the front door that says, "Do not disturb, creating X, Y, and Z will be available at 3 p.m. or whatever time it is." And this is a really hard thing for business owners to do, because sometimes as business owners, we get the time part right and we schedule it, but then when we get into the space, we allow other things to interrupt us. Either it's our own thoughts, or it's a phone call. We pick up a phone call thinking, "Oh, that's Dave. It'll just take a few minutes. I'll take that call real quick." And then it completely takes us away from what we're doing. Or it may be an email reminder that pops up, or just something else that's a distraction. When you're in the space, you're in the space focusing on that one task and making sure the one task that you created time and space for is going to get completed among any other thing. Nothing else is important during that time. That's it. Time and space is so important, and this is where we really drop the ball with productivity, because all of the tools that we have that make us more productive in terms of email, instant messaging, text messaging, phone call, cell phones, computers, everything else, those are the same things that are killing our productivity and ensuring that you don't complete projects in a timely manner. So focus on this for today. Do you use to-do lists? If you do use to-do lists, why? And can you take that to-do list and at the end of the day, figure out what you're going to actually do and what you're not going to do? Because there may be things on your to-do list that quite frankly don't even belong there. And that's a whole other conversation for another tip. But go through that and create the time and space for you to do that. I'm going to work on this workbook at this time in my office. Or I'm going to go to a coffee shop to do that. Or I'm going to go somewhere and make that happen, and I'm going to do it uninterrupted. I'm going to create the space in order for me to do that and make sure my head's clear in the process. So that's what I want you to do for today. Think about time and space and how you can use it more effectively to get more done in your business. So, for My Business World, this is Brandon Allen with today's coaching tip.